I don't know. Let me make sure I read it word for word. The song is called "Cousin," about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing the pregnant. Oh, I forgot the key. You made a song about the cousin that killed the pregnant lady in life in prison. He got double homicide. Let me read this. The song is called "Cousin," about my cousins that's locked in jail for life for killing the pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Yeah, it's twisted. It's a dark thing. Kanye just be saying shit on the internet. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines found in the top of my mom's closet was different. My name is Jay, and I sucked my cousin's wee till I was 14. Tweet sent. People saying therapy is needed, not social media. And then Boosie was over here talking about something. Now it makes sense. All these rants and raves that he goes on. No. This is the context I'm getting. I'm feeling like maybe they was cousins around the same age. Yeah, it's me, Lim. What's good? Maybe it's cousins around the same age or something like that of the nature. And either way, it's not right. So from 6 to 14, for 8 years you was sucking wee wee. The minute he found a doctor that was willing to say he's autistic, he's not bipolar, and he was taking off that medication, now addicted to nitrous oxide, I begin to feel Kanye's end coming soon. As someone who battled depression as a teen, I could say it's a daily battle. It never goes away. What? Bro, alright, I feel you. Alright, let's get back to the Kanye part. Kanye's battling something deep and dark, thought he in his life had done the album. Nah, Kanye just getting started. You gotta read Kanye. You really gotta read the room. Addicted to Knox, and now he's spiraling loudly. He not spiraling. This man is about to make bank. He about to get y'all up in y'all panties twisted. But you know, academics, Kanye's no, the site, Glazer, academics, the Glazer reacted to this. Kanye's lover. Nah, it's not really Kanye's lover. It's a shoulder. So they saying he crazy because he sucked dick. Not just any dick, it was cousin dick. Don't forget the cousin dick. What's good, creative? How you doing? They hope you well rested. Kanye was sucking his cousin wee for 8 years, allegedly. But I feel like this is a publicity stunt because he want people to really stream that song Cousins and like really be looking for like, I feel like he gonna do some visuals too, like some crazy visuals. So he's getting people ramped up and he getting them amped up and shit. So when the song like hits all plats, everyone's gonna tune in. It's gonna do numbers. Do I agree with the way he doing it? Hell nah. But I mean, it's Kanye. The method only works for Kanye. There will only be one Kanye. You cannot make another one. Akadiddy, that's what you call AK?
Here we go. So first of all, it appears that Bianca has came back to Kanye. Look like she has like a different hairpiece or some shit like that. Yeah, posted a
hairpiece is crazy.
There was a picture actually posted. There's a picture actually posted.
Yes, being diabolical.
Actually, a video that paparazzi took that kind of showed them going on a date. So clearly, she came back. I mean, where the hell was she gonna go? Like, again, with all due respect, whenever Bianca leaves, I think it's gonna be a major splash. And one of those things.
Major crash out.
It's cheaper to keep her. I think at this point, Ye might have to bend a little bit to make sure Shorty sticks around because it's you could almost smell a lawsuit on the way.
Do you think that girl, that Bianca gonna gather a lot of information, then later on divorce Kanye? Chat.
He's really done with that nigga. You know what I mean? Like you could just almost smell it. So maybe he just need to keep her around But yeah, I
Keep
told
it
y'all the
around
story.
sound crazy.
Shorty hopped in his Maybach, started driving that shit through the city. Ye was trying to track her ass down through the Maybach app, and
Maybach.
ultimately she.
It's a Maybach app. This rich people problems. Kanye at the crib, turning her car on and off, unlocking and unlocking the doors, be like, come home, or else I ain't gonna let you out the car. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what he doing out there.
Seems like he was successful. He made a song about it.
Probably.
Which, at least whatever you might think about Ye right now, his music is very transparent and very true to what he's got going on.
But even if she do try to like take him to court or take him to trial, he gonna say, you knew I was ill when you met me. Look at my court papers. Look at my medication history.
And
you saw my breakfast, 20 pills a day.
Like, for example, I told y'all when I found out that
keep the white padded room away.
Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. His music was hitting 20 times harder. When I found out that Dirk was really sliding for Vaughn,
yeah, I have the papers right here.
Those are my favorite songs now. You get what I'm saying? So if y'all love reality raps like I love reality raps, it don't look like Ye is capping. He's telling the truth about a lot of what's going on in his life.
Hey, am I tripping? Does Ye look a little weird right here? Hold on. Look in the photo.
Anyway,
Chad,
like
look.
Ye is capping. He's telling.
Tell me I'm tripping. Does he look like weird? No, I'm so serious. Look at his face, y'all. Look. I'm about to zoom it in. His face. Remember when Playboy Cardi did that like vampire look? I don't know. It's something with the eye. That ain't Kanye. That's someone wearing a Kanye suit. That's not Kanye. That's a Kanye suit. I'm for real.
Tell the truth about a lot of what's going on in his life currently. Anyway, what shocked everybody was Ye announcing a few things. He said, I changed my album name
Akon
to
do it.
Cuck.
He get his brother to perform for him.
Then he continues by saying, listen, man,
Kanye
this song is called Cousins. Hold on. This song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different.
Kanye gonna tell me next week that he birthed himself and his family. Everything is a figment of imagination. These are characters he made up for upcoming book.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's cock till I was.
He ain't had to put that much emphasis. Academics, you're reading it too dramatically. I'm gonna have to.
This shit is wild, chat. Now,
there we go.
This is so much information to unpack.
Damn.
So apparently,
he made the picture larger. It looked like this man ain't got no soul in his eyeballs.
We don't know how old he was. Did he say? He said he only talks about the boy's age when it started. The boy was 6. And he says he continued the act until he was 14, which would be 8 years. No. Oh my God, he wasn't 6. We don't know how old he was. Do we know?
But if we are to assume that is the cousin, and most people have their cousins like that's in close age, they be like, oh yeah, you can bring them over here and they can have a little play date type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no reason for you got a 20-year-old, 18, 17, 16-year-old cousin come and play with a 6-year. Nah. Unless they babysitting.
Now, apparently the song gives more context. I'm going to try to play it. It might be already copywritten though. Let's try. Wait, hold on. I can't play the video. If I play the video, there's nudity. I can't play the video, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go back.
You want to know something? I didn't bother to look at the video. Dollar Water? Have you seen the video? Did you watch it? I didn't watch the video. As soon as I seen that post, I was like,
give me a second. You'll be able to hear the song though, but the video I believe has nudity.
Like, why? Where the hell my mouse at? There we go. Hell no, this is news to me. And now you got something to talk about on that TikTok page today. What, nigga? Hold on, chat. I'm about to turn this up. Hanging with my cousin, reading dirty magazines. I'm not singing that out loud. I'm not even saying that out loud. What? That is the most diabolical. Imagine all streamers saying that, reacting to this, and they be like, they say that what he just sung, and then clip farms like. That's crazy. Yeah, this shit about to go up. People gonna say this is a work of art. We seen two niggas kiss and we ain't know what that shit mean. What? Reading dirty magazines. Dirty magazines, chat. Ooh, we changing the title to dirty magazines. Hold on. Let me change the title. Alright, y'all. Look at the stream title. No!
Yo, Dave Blunts, you better not wrote this song, nigga.
So look. So I know what this is, Dollar Water. What? Why are you always coming here making an ass of yourself? I don't want to be saying nothing to you, Dollar Water. I just be letting you be. Realign yourself. This man Kanye never got to confront his mom about the magazines. He wanted to know why his mom got a magazine of two men doing freaky things. He wanted to know why he wouldn't know why his mom was the way she was. He wanted to know why these things was going on. He wanted to tell her, yeah, you need some realignment. Car, you a raggedy ass car. Now, look, he never got to tell his mom like that. Like what was going on, like that situation with him and his cousin too. And then I feel like he kind of riding that wave of what YG did, where he was like, hold on, I'm about to show y'all. 2004.
With over 100 years
I heard this right.
of a family-owned company, discover the true
Jingle,
value
you
of
didn't, 'cause
gardening
you was
with
at work
EB
the day it
Stone,
came out.
where innovation
Yes, man, goddamn. Jangle, you would have heard this, you probably would have passed out.
When I was
Or Kanye could be pulling the Dollar Water. What if he's making this verse just to troll YG? Cause YG dropped this song, and then he was like, "Fuck it, we all getting touched in the industry."
Was young, I got raped.
She made me your ass act
by a bitch twice my age.
And then she looked like she want to laugh. Anyway, this is the vibe that's given. Like, you coming in with a strong ass statement. I feel like he also trolling the man.
Yo.
It's not funny. Because whether this is like a story being told for someone else's point of view. What if he is trolling YG? YG said it was his cousin. Now you saying you got a cousin. What if you telling it from YG point of view? Like YG was like, nah, I ain't done. I need a little Kanye on this. So Kanye, can you say this in the song? Or Kanye could just be trolling. But regardless, like, yeah, it's not funny. They could really be victims. But also, like, Kanye just ain't got no chill. Yeah, it's too coincidental to the 14-14. I'm just like, okay. Do they have beef? Have they ever had a problem?
Chat, are we doing the whip test to this song with the homies in the car?
Then he making fun of the term kissing cousins. Cause really, two cousins kissing me, you know what that shit mean. And this is why Kim said he overly freaky. He's singing with too much confidence in that delivery.
Yo, chat, there's a part of me that thinks this is all cap. I'm gonna tell you why. Here's my theory of why I think it's cap. There's something interesting that I realized while being around Ye. And I don't know what the intended purpose is, but he seems to somehow have a method to his madness. You know, I keep even referencing, like, you know, obviously this might be extreme, right? But him getting that Super Bowl commercial and him doing it off his iPhone. He's definitely into the idea of... I just want to know, like... Trying to...
You know how people be doing that, like little talking part in, like, the breaks of the song or, like, in the beginning? It's, like, build up into the momentum of what they about to do in the song. I thought Kanye was going to talk about it. That nigga was over here playing with the shit. Like, no Diddy. He just playing with it.
Command as much attention or saying the thing that would grab everybody's attention or be shocking to everybody.
He been saying this, look it up.
What he said to me, I think our whole interaction was caught on camera. He said to me, he says, he says,
this to this.
That tweet about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids kind of made that Nazi and Hitler tweet not sound that bad, right? And I was like, well, yeah, that's kind of true. And one thing, even texting him, I was realizing I felt like he was constantly trying to one up that moment. He was trying to one up that.
If anything, the dangers of Corn. His girl cousin, nigga fake came out only to sell 200K. Bomba. Love Lockdown 2.0. Wow, I knew that song was about a dude, his cousin. Hey, yo.
That moment, like, what the fuck? And I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was tapped out. Pause. I'm like, come on, bro. You just called Jay-Z and Beyonce kids. Like, Jesus Christ. Now, I don't know if he's pulling from a real story, because also that would be some cock at 6. If you're slurping up foreskin.
Des?
If you're eating cheese, that's not mozzarella, young man. That might be some source of serious trauma.
Trauma farming is crazy.
Let me run it back one time.
People tell me take it to my grave.
Now, here's the thing, too. Let me keep rewinding a little bit. So I'm talking to Ye, right? And at first, Ye wanted a few edits on, or that's what the people told me, right? They told me Ye wanted some edits. Never heard that from Ye, which, you know, I'm going to keep it a being with you. There were some middle people in between.
You want some Kanye. Well, let me stop. Ye wanted some edits. Kanye.
Me and Ye at first. And I could tell they were like,
yo, I need something.
They're not PR, but they were like, fuck.
Not finna do it.
What are we going to do with this, right? So they were trying to do some cleanups, but then, and I was just like, listen, hey, I recorded everything unedited. I told Ye I was going to do an edit. As long as he's okay with the edits, I'll do the edits. I have no problem making edits. And Ye at first was just like, hey, just listen to whatever so-and-so says, and we're good. But then he came back around and he says, because we couldn't get to a final thing, and I sent him the thing, and then he was just like,
yo,
you know what?
Yeah. Yo, the chat goes stupid. Yo, I just read the craziest comment. Yeah, they said, hold on. Yo, look in the corner, like right here. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Y'all go to the academics videos at 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Look for Ant-Man.
Because we couldn't get to a final.
I can't read it out loud. Ant-Man tripping on your cat. He was saying like something valid, but
thing, and I sent him the thing, and then he was just like, you know what? Put the whole thing. Fuck it. No edits, right? One of the edits was going to be this. Ye was like, in the interview, he said, he's like, yo, these niggas, I don't know if they think I'm the pink polo F word type of guy, blah, 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 right? And I think that was maybe around the time where he was talking about either Jim Jones or somebody. And that was like one of the edits. He was just like, yo, remember, he calls Drake the F word, I think.
Okay, he doesn't really say the cousin is a male, but then you threw in the fact that it was two guys kissing in the magazine, so that leading me to think that your cousin was male, and that's why y'all was acting out the things in the magazine. The fuck? And they already said, my cousin, he went to prison for murdering a pregnant lady. And mad that we can't act out the things in the dirty magazine no more. It's a boy! Got me. Hey, Concrete. And then if it's not, like, obviously it's a boy, because how the fuck he's sucking dick if it ain't a boy? Exactly. Unless never mind, I'm not even going down that road. Continue.
Could you take out when I call myself the F word? I was just like,
disturbed.
It's interesting. I was down
there. Back on that mess again.
But that was like an interesting moment, if you ask me, because I'm like, yeah, you use the word, but I don't know exactly how you're using the word, because I don't think you're talking about gayness. I think it's an insult, but like, it's like the word fuckboy. Like, I wouldn't say, if I'm calling everybody a fuckboy and I felt maybe I did some fuckboy shit, I would be like, damn, I was a fuckboy that. But it felt like Ye didn't want to refer to himself as the F word, even though it was down to refer to everybody else. And I was like, okay.
Now, yeah, Concrete made this fire ass beat. I had showed him the Coi Leray, I Make Bops. You know the song Bop that she had made? Bitch, I Make Bops. He took her vocals and put it on this fire ass beat that he had made. You need to put it out public, but we'll wait. I'm still on you about
what
that.
What this did was make me think, and I'm like, I'm wondering if this is true. Has Ye had some, you know, I don't think he's gay, but some trauma even from trying to understand what that was, if it's true. Like, bro, you were picking up your cousin.
Yeah, like, you was altered. Your innocence was altered at a young age. And you never really got to process it. Not as a teen, not as a young adult, not even as an adult now that you have kids and you and this, it all makes sense if this is what was to happen to him. But again, we don't know if he's telling it from another person's point of view, telling the story. Like, no, how Lil Wayne did the song How to Love. And I think that was actually like dedicated to someone. And what if he's talking about his stories, his cousin's experience with someone else, something like that? I don't know. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm not from America.
For years.
Just want that to be known.
Now as a kid, but still.
Still catching up on your admin from last year? Get back on track of your business finances with...
But you want to know something? I don't have more questions. If anything, I'm satisfied with what I have right now. Because when you're ready to let it all out, you will. Until then, I'm not going to force it to come about you.
Zero. With Zero, your invoices and payment reminders are sent automatically.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14.
Yeah, they was kissing. YG had to eat an old woman butt.
So
he said he got hard too.
That's a mic drop in the AA meeting or whatever. Hi, my name is Ye. Hi, Ye. It's like the AA meeting. I'm here because me and my cousin used to read dirty magazines when we were younger. And then he gets to this part saying, hi, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's cock till I was 14. I wonder if Ye has been, I wonder if he's been to something like this. Because this tweet seems, hi, my name is Ye, and I, or maybe he was just trying to get a mic drop moment. Anyway, let me keep playing.
So you're trying to say he's in an anonymous club where they introduce themselves like that? Their trauma, their experience. Like we see in those movies when the kid goes to the psych ward, or the person's in an AA group or something like that, or Narcotic Anonymous, whatever the case may be. Or like I said, he could be looking for a mic drop.
Now here's the thing with Ye shit too. There's always like a part of the song that's low key fire. But it's fire if you just...
It is crazy. He was nodding his head to give my cousin head.
Go with the tone of the rapping, the beat, but you don't think about what the fuck he's saying. Let me try to give a little bit of qualitative, like really even conversation about this.
And then I feel like Ye's doing the social experiment. Because there's a lot of people that would hear this and not really listen to the lyrics. It will bob their head to this. I can guarantee you if I was to play this song on the speaker out in Hollywood and be like, what do you guys think about this song? And they're bobbing their head to it, then yeah, this is fire. And they're going to keep moving. What's my favorite era, Ye? The one before he became famous.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really believe that Ye, he's really hurt.
It's crazy.
Bro, I sat there. I keep telling you about pretty much that same moment when I'm watching him. He has the fucking hood on. And like I just seen his eyes get so dilated when he was speaking about certain things. But even when to you guys he came across as upset, to me all I saw was hurt.
He's so in tune with his inner man, the man. He could look in this man's eyes and tell, you hurting, baby.
Like he's extremely hurt. If you read like even the messages that he approved that I could put out, the tweets that I tweeted out, like our text messages, I could tell so much of the stuff he was saying to me was about hurt, was also based in hurt. If you notice, I apologized to him. And I said, bro, I'm sorry that you're going through that with your kids. Like, he's really hurt about that. Like, for me to tell a story of, again, my short time interacting with Ye, I would say there's a lot of childhood trauma. There's a lot of trauma and guilt. Maybe not only about his cousin, if this is real, but also his mom.
Got me concerned.
A lot of hurt from what he perceives as betrayal. And
See that?
I don't believe he's ever fully processed that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and hit you out with a cliche, yo, he just needs to go to therapy. I don't know the proper outlet for that. I don't know the proper outlet to begin the process.
Do y'all think he needs therapy?
All of these things. Now, with all that being said, I do believe this album, y'all are either going to call it his worst or maybe y'all are going to call it his best. Because every song is like this really deep, personal, revealing.
Really?
It's like, I said this before about Kanye talking about Jewish people and the Nazi stuff, and I said, we're all hip-hop fans. You know, I call Kanye the greatest hip-hop musician of all time. But we'd like a version of Ye that we want him to stay. Like, some of y'all want him to stay, George Bush don't care about black people yet. Some of y'all want him to stay, bottle of Henny in the hand, Grammys, palming Kim K's ass.
I get it, his mind has been awoken, but nobody should be this unfiltered. Being this filtered, this unfiltered is a sign of mental illness. Is Trump mentally ill then? Because before he became like Prez, when he was just like a normal celebrity, he was saying some pretty crazy shit. No, president side, we already know about the shit he done said. That's solidified. But previous to him becoming the president, I feel like due to, this is what I was debating, but I'm not sure I'm going to figure out how to word it right, but this is my thought. And I might just scrap and tell y'all, just scrap that idea. But you know how things change over time? Like, people weren't as sensitive or keen to be an advocate for something or like do some like super outrageous out of pocket shit as back then as they do now. I feel like now, like, people really go for the shock value, like really shocked, and they be unfiltered and it's raw and it's weird and it's crazy. And I feel like it's no limit now. And with it being no limit, you get people that take it to the extremities and they manipulate it to their use. I feel like Kanye is strategically doing something right now, and it's going to come together later on. But I could be wrong. Like I said, this could be a moment where y'all be like, scrap that. So I'm from the UK. We ain't got a president. But yeah, Trump is figuring out filter, but he still has a filter to some degree in my. Sometimes I just can't. It's some things I just be like, yo, what the fuck you say that? Who was Trump? Shut your mouth. There's just some things, you know.
Some of y'all want him to stay walking up on the Grammys, snatching the.
God damn, academics.
Mike.
This shit got him stressed. He had to drink.
Beyonce had the best video. Y'all want him to say that, yeah. Some of y'all want him to stay super.
You know what I'm saying, Jangle? That is a prime example. Like, baby.
Creative runway, just the master genius of music and pushing the culture forward, yeah. Some of y'all want 808s and heartbreak. Some of y'all just want chop up these samples, bring in Charlie Wilson, give us a Bound 2. Give us a Blood on the Leaves. But nobody wants him for the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I particularly believe that Ye
I feel like they're trying to top who can be saying the craziest shit and be trending for the week. That's how I be feeling like. Cause one person getting too much spotlight, you got one motherfucker be like, oh yeah, it's been a little while. Let me throw the crazy on. I feel like that because I'm like, bro, why I feel like these niggas in competition for who's the craziest and who can have the craziest headline or something. It's always something. I can't ever just close my eyes and wake up and it'd be nothing. Like, damn, everybody competing this week. What kind of shit is this? Let me get paid more.
goes through a series of phases consistently.
It's crazy.
We remember when he was running for president. He spent $8 million of his own money.
It's a competition. Who can be the most unfiltered and still maintain their status and still get money on? That's what it is. That's the comp in my head. That's what I'm thinking now.
It was actually it was maybe closer to 20. And
what can I get away with?
He was crying on stage talking about abortion.
Freedom of speech.
And then he chilled out for a bit. And he goes through these cycles of really venting. He's using
the bottle. Yeah.
The music. He used to use the music around the time of the life of Pablo, or really Yeezus. He told you that music was his outlet to vent his frustration about him not getting into the fashion industry. And some people love Yeezus, right? Some people love the life of Pablo, right? But now he's using this album, and it's very clear to me, he's using this album to, I don't know if it's curing his trauma, but he's...
Yeah, you might wake up to a random text message from Kanye cursing you out. You right, Cognito. Yeah.
Using it to kind of lay some burdens down. Like, as much as we're clowning here, a bunch of shit he said, if it's true, was weighing heavy on his heart. A lot of y'all are saying the same thing. Yo, bro, if I was deep throwing my cuz, I'm taking that.
Shut up.
Hey, right? He don't want to do that. He wants to literally...
This is why I'm in academic server, but this is why I don't talk too much in that server. Because it's the way he talk, it's 50 million other little junior academics talking like that.
Put it all down.
They're like kelps and academics.
By the way, I don't know what the end result of that is. I'm not going to say if he does this, it's going to alleviate him of some of this burden that he's feeling. Because he's kind of, and this is where like some people kind of, I don't think I'm a Ye apologist. I think I'm far from that. Nor do I.
But you couldn't even get that trauma up off him because of one person that, was his parental figure in life, his mother, his protector, his supporter and provider, and all that good stuff. She passed too shortly before he even got to come to terms as a man and be like, yo, I got this trauma. I need to confront her or talk to her about this. So you never fully got that closure. You can put him on as much medication as you want. You can put him in as much therapy as you want. Still, at the end of the day, it is that underlying factor. I never fully got that closure. You're talking to a stranger. No offense. It may work for some, but you're talking to a stranger who doesn't know you personally, that didn't experience or feel things that you felt, that wasn't there to be a outsider looking in on certain situations to really glean both sides. And again, the mom's not there to go to therapy with him and they both get both sides and discuss it and hash it out. No, it's just him. So he battling demons. Then he's in this situation where he's a famous person. You decide to impregnate the... I feel like that's a tangent from another day. You got all these factors that you're dealing with, and the first thing that you need to deal with is that trauma. Then you can really move forward as a whole person and be well up here and conduct yourself properly. I feel like he has these bursts and spurts where he is conducting himself normally and he does acknowledge what he does privately, but to the public he like, But anyway, prayers for Kanye.
I think I'm a yes man or anything like that.
You is a yes man. You be under his nutsack. No, I'm sorry, chat.
Oh shit!
Your editor official, please don't judge me. Don't tell academics. Please don't say you from academics chat. You about to snitch on me. Look, I'm gonna snitch on you first. What's good, Munch? Hey, how y'all doing?
Communicate with him enough to be a yes man. Like, yo, he's been waiting for me. Well, let me not say it like that. He's been
literally. Y'all remember? If y'all go back on my page on Media Crash Out page, if I love the vibe. Well, let me tell you this bullshit. This baloney, okay? So look, the last video we did when we was discussing Kanye is when he had that black robe on and he did an interview with academics. When I say you could see the love and lust in academics' eyes when he gazed upon Kanye thick ass net black robe suit, the sexual tension was strong. Me and chat had to log off that video really quick. But regardless, he's trying to say that he's not no D-rider for Kanye. Bro, you literally was like, oh my God, he's recording in front of me. You toasted strudel. I saw you. And that's crazy. And he over here trying to say he not. He trying to drink that loud. I thought act was your guy. Look, the truth is my guy, okay? I will go in his Discord and say it now. I just don't feel like dealing with the repercussions afterward when people see me on stream and they start coming to chat and start the bullshit. Because now I'm going to have to tell them, you a meat eater too. You love meat nuggets. And then Jangle going to be fighting for her life. Everybody gonna have to mod up. We got to bring in some people. So I had to go.
Saying act when you get to China. I was trying to get there with Aiden Ross. I don't know what happened, but shit. Not China, I mean Japan. I still want to go get part 2 and do some things yet. Don't worry. But people do kind of give me a little flack when I say, well, some of the things he says makes a little sense. Like, yeah, would you tell people this shit if this happened? Fuck no. But I do understand him feeling this sense of guilt. If your cousin...
Then I want to just put this thought in your head real quick. Kanye mentioned, let me go back to the Instagram post because I want y'all to see what I'm seeing. Here we are. Let me put the blunt down. Y'all want to hear this? So, let's go down here. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines found in the top of my mom's closet were different. In the song that we previously played, back at like, I want to say it started, yep, at the 4-minute and 12 seconds part, if you guys want to go back to the video, I can link you in. But he said that the magazines he found in his mom's closet when he was singing the song, he said it was 2 guys kissing. We didn't know what the hell that mean, but now it's 2 cousins kissing, whatever. Now, you had a mom and a dad. What type of lifestyle was your mom and dad living? Was it a lavender marriage? Was your dad getting pegged by your mom? Was your mom... Your dad, they were sharing closets. Your dad obviously seen it. What was going on? And especially your mom was an older woman, so back then it was really different in terms of social norms towards sexuality and relationships and how people carry themselves. So I'm really discombobulated. Are you trying to tell me that your parents was swingers or something? Like, are you trying to say that there's a lot of sexual confusion now? I'm confused. I feel sexually confused. I'm your dad had regular magazines of women. Your mom had magazines of MLM. Also, a lavender marriage is basically when you guys marry to live together, but you guys obviously are not romantically involved, but you have love for each other, and one or often not times both of the parties are interested in the same sex. So so they like the woman, man, but they cover it up like they're together in the house and they live as one. And sometimes they start a family or they have an open marriage. Well, now it's more of a like lavender marriage. These ain't not even lavender marriage. They getting married and they have families and they recreate and they still have like an open marriage and with their life. It's like really complicated. Now I'm getting confused because it's like all this, the old school versus new school sexuality. And I'm just like, wow, I'm gonna have to watch some sex education videos or something. We're so complicated. But I just want to put that in your mind, you guys. Like, his dad had regular magazines that men would love to see, coochie popping and stuff like that. And his mom had but is it really wrong that the mom had man magazines? Cause I mean, like, she married to his dad and recreated, I guess. She just opened the stuff. Was your daddy open the stuff? Like, is your daddy really your daddy? Like, what if your mom had a 2-for-1 special? Maybe she was Adam 22. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Yo, Kanye, don't hold this against me and don't withdraw. I just want to understand so I can go about my day. Not saying, I just want to understand it. Just like you want to understand it. Because now you're giving me trauma. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, buy one hot dog, get another one free.
Went to jail for life.
She had Man on Man magazines, is what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Did you listen to the song? Okay, let's go back to the foreman. All right. We're going to listen to the song. Listen to what he said.
I can't play the video. If I play the video, there's nudity. There's nudity. I can't play the video, so I'm gonna go black screen. I'm gonna go black screen. Give me a second. You'll be able to hear the song though, but the video I believe has nudity.
Did you not listen? Do you hear that? No, I'm just in shock that you not knowing the like you. Do you forget that traumatizing piece? Like he My mama magazine had 2 niggas kissing. I ain't know what that shit mean. Like that was an opening statement right there. Right there. And then it's crazy that you blaming your mom. They always blame the woman. Your daddy weird too. He freaky. Cause I'm pretty sure now I don't want to say it. I think your dad was touching sword fighting and your mom was being the shield or something. I don't know. Or a sword holster or something. A weapons rack. Your mom was a weapons rack and they was I don't know. I don't want to know, but I want to know. So much. I need a drink. Hit that drink. You've been holding it. Hit it.
Life for supposedly killing a pregnant woman, right? You probably think that some of the things you and he did as a child traumatized him and put his life down another path. That probably led to this. It's guilt. He's been carrying around.
Is his daddy dead? Kanye daddy, you alive? Where is Kanye daddy? Is it Los Angeles? I'm finna go look for this nigga. He got prostate cancer? I want to say something, but I'm not sure. How old is him? What year was he born? And he was receiving treatment. He's a Black Panther and a photojournalist. Okay. Okay, I got questions. How long he had prostate cancer? Just in 2018? Oh, 2017 or 2018. But they say he good now. But I think he went into remission. Okay. I didn't know.
On that guilt, he never spoke on it. And this is one thing I keep saying about artists. I think fans want to police what an artist says. Like, you want to be like, all right, that's too much. You're oversharing. All right, we could fuck with you talking about this because, yeah, we fuck with this. All right, cool. Oh, this? Oh, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, he's telling you. He sucked off a man. Now, there's like mad parallels, too. Another piece that was on the chopping block for the interview was the Frank Ocean part, specifically about Frank. Well, as people were thinking like, oh, well, you know, we just don't want to have him beefing with people that he don't got really a problem with, but he's just getting off whatever. Shit, I kind of look at that differently now too. Yo, Frank. I think Ye probably look at him like, yo, ain't no way this nigga gonna beat me to the punch about admitting to sucking a dick. Nigga, I sucked a dick too. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to. I think Ye was probably thinking about.
How did he know it was his mom magazines? What if it was shared magazines? Like, what if they were sharing the magazines? So it was both of them. Nah, he just wanted to say his dad. He can't fathom his dad doing that. So he got to blame on his mom, his idol. And then, if she was alive to this day, and he approached her, and she was like, and he'd be like, yeah, you're crazy, you're a monster. And she'd be like, no, it's your daddy. It's your father. Like the soap opera. It's not for real, but
That whole time, like, so this nigga gonna think he gonna go all triple platinum, quadruple platinum for sucking a dick and beat me to the punch on some Soldier Boy shit? I'm gonna get that nigga, man.
He was married.
I'm gonna get that nigga right there. Anyway, let me run it back one more time. Hey, chat. Do you know what sample this is? Anybody knows what sample this is?
Nope.
Please let me know if you know what sample this is.
He's trying to out freak Diddy. That's what someone said in the chat.
By the way, shout out to everybody in the building. Got about 14,000 people on here across Rumble and both YouTube channels, so salute to y'all. So he said, I'm hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines.
And it's effed up because he put it on that beat, and the beat tough. But what she's saying is crazy, so people are just going to automatically nod their head. And then it's like, whoa.
We seen two niggas kissing? Wait. Am I getting the lyrics right? We seen two niggas kissing? Yes,
you getting it right.
The song Kanye is about. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I can see it. I showed him the dirty magazines when he was 6. Oh, when he was 6. Yeah. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. You see,
and maybe his dad magazines was somewhere else, hidden somewhere else, and his mom's was at the top of the closet. Either way, it's both of their magazines, and they both freaky.
It's like layered trauma.
He ain't not freaking Diddy. What about his parents?
I'm here, chat, and I know some of y'all be like, yo, Ak, you're Jamaican. That's Batiman thing, yo. But we have to. Y'all dick suck Kendrick all the time and act like Kendrick is the smartest nigga on earth when he's just a fucking leopard. I'm playing.
You dick suck Kanye. You dick suck Kendrick. You dick suck Drake.
But still, we got to give Ye a little bit of that too, because I think this is way more honest than anything.
To be honest with y'all, to me, it sounds like a sample from One Too Many by 3 Days Grace, or I could be tripping. Creative. He's projecting.
Like, you know what I mean? Kendrick never said. And by the way, this is another thing about the hypocrisy in hip hop. Kendrick comes down and says his auntie was a man, and y'all like, oh my God, so brave. Kanye says, I sucked a cock. You're like, gay!
How you gonna compare that to you saying we D-riding K-Dot? That's not the same. Kanye said he was licking lollipops. Just because I'm a fan of K-Dot and I'm gonna defend him, that make me a...
Come on.
Come on.
So it looks like he's saying...
Come on, man. Come on.
His mom had magazines. So they were looking at dirty magazines. His dad had Playboy.
You're 6. How do you even know it's your mom's who's? You're 6. This is probably a figment of your imagination. You want to know something? You ever had those dreams that's so hyper realistic? He probably dreamt this when he was 15. And it traumatized his ass so bad he thought that shit was real, a memory coming back. And now that he woke and he done ate some of them popular woke drugs that celebrities be having, all these memories is becoming real. I got so many theories in this one video. They gonna tell me to shut the hell up on my page.
Magazines.
I ain't mad at it. I'm
ready for
it.
You know, obviously Playboy magazine is a heterosexual outlet. Probably women and men, or it would be, you know, was kind of targeted at dudes, so it was have scantily clad women or naked women, right? He's saying that his mom also had dirty magazines, but those featured niggas kissing niggas, which kind of continues this idea or rumor that... Do I need to say the rest? His mom may have had magazines where people of same sex were... Get me? You're smart. You know what I'm talking about. Okay?
I feel like his mom was covering for the dad. I said it. Boom. Period. Mama was covering for dad. Them daddy magazines. He had all types of magazines. He was a magazine connoisseur. Okay? Daddy was out here. You heard me. Daddy ain't had no other kids, but daddy was out here rolling them streets deep.
So it basically he's almost connecting the dots to say the magazines his mom had.
I'm about to call 911. I'm stressed.
That showcased same-sex interactions.
Do an internal investigation.
Led him to try same-sex interaction with his cousin. Because he was just trying out the things, which, by the way, there's a lot more questions to be asked here, Chad. Remember, he said, we were acting out what we saw. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I don't know what was in Playboy magazines, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't only... There might have been... I'm wondering if the next thing we gonna hear is, yeah, there was some butt fucking too. Yeah, there was some butt fucking.
He was itching to say this the whole video. I could see it in his eyes. He was holding that bottle, never drank it. He just wanted to say butt fucking. That's it. He just wanted to say it. Be for real. Academics, how you gonna say you love this man and then just cause he don't want to show yams, now you want to turn around and say that he was looking, if he was enacting everything, then there's probably some butt stuff on the end in the magazine. Creative. The same cousin he talking about be in and out of prison these days. Think he still is? How you know it's this cousin, this alleged cousin? What if it's another cousin? Shit.
Dude. I don't know. Anyway.
And this happened in ain't Kanye from New York? Or grew up there? No, he moved there. He from somewhere else. I think about Diddy. All this shit is just, it's too Diddy-ish for me. So I was thinking about Diddy. Because they pulled the clip up of him talking about his favorite cousin in an interview. That's your favorite cousin. Send me the clip. Find the clip and send it to me. I want to hear about this favorite cousin.
Let's keep playing.
Power Crunch Protein Crisps. The high protein potato crisp.
We probably have Kanye West Cousins lyrics. We need the lyrics to break down. Hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines. We seen some niggas kissing, we ain't know what that shit mean. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen. Oh, chat, we gonna hear about the butt fucking next. Holy. That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. So I was like, okay. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. Started off when we was hanging out. Told my cousin not to tell nobody. How old was Ye?
Kanye told his cousin not to tell nobody? So he told somebody else about this shit. And they told him to take it to his grave. And he took it to the internet. And to streaming platforms.
Please tell me, take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. Oh, people tell me take it to my grave. Oh, I wonder who he was telling this around his circle.
I want to know.
Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand. Now, oh, by the way, let me get into this other arc of kind of trying to understand maybe why Kanye is even divulging some of this information.
What the stream title saying?
To us. There is this thought. Okay? There is this thought. Oh. There is this thought that Kanye is revealing a lot of these thoughts and speaking the way he's speaking because he's trying to leave himself insulated and protected from any type of extortion by anybody. Where someone might be like, yo, bro, I know you used to suck some dick. Or I have an audio of you admitting it, saying you used to suck dick as a kid. And he's like...
You just came in at the wrong time. For real, Gerard. You should probably just turn your headphones down to the lowest setting.
Beating everybody to the punch. I mean, we've seen him divulge certain stuff where you're like, yo, bro, even if you're into that, why are you telling us? Like, for example, he's like, I like for people to fuck my girl. And you're like, okay, cool. But why are you telling us this, right? When he's like, what else he said? He said some stuff, but even like kind of comparing a lot of maybe some of his fetishes or whatever to Cassie and Diddy. You know what I mean? Like he's even said, which I remember he said this to me before he had tweeted it, but I ain't gonna lie, I never think he would tweet it. That's the thing about Kanye. Like he had said it to me. He's like, yo, Ack, I had this one tweet. Which, by the way, again, I'm trying to give you some insight. Kanye thinks about these tweets. Before y'all seen that tweet where he says, yo, I always had this idea where like me and Ray J, we both fuck him at the same time. Like while I Hit It First is playing. And I remember saying, okay. And he was just like, that would be crazy. And I was thinking, I'm like, ain't no fucking way he's gonna say that, right?
All right, bet.
He tweeted it. So again, and that wasn't all in a day. He tweeted it later on, which means this is something he had a time to mull over. It's not like, you know, sometimes you be thinking, like, for example, with somebody like, say Meek, you would think that he's impulsive, maybe drunk, whatever, off a pill or whatever in a moment, and he says something, and then maybe he has a change of mind when he sobers up. Now, Ye? Now, you might say, well, being drunk or whatever is like, same like a manic episode. You could be in that manic episode for days and weeks. But all I'm saying is that some of these tweets you're seeing, he's told people this consistently. It's just now coming out.
And oh Lord, appreciate.
I think most people around him thought, all right, you're gonna kind of like get to your senses and not say this, but he's saying it, which seems a little bit. He's intentional with it. Let me keep playing. Okay. Let me see. I told my cousin not to tell nobody People tell me to take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was gay. I think this is a Cardi ad lib, isn't it? The sample was taken from Playboy Cardi, new tank from Whole Lotta Red. And then it says, nitrous don't help me. It just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria. I'm not talking about a man. Now, that's kind of like a play on...
A play on what? A play on what? Defend it.
The word trans could be heard as trans. Didn't Kanye talk about someone with trans?
So now you're going to take the words
Told her,
TRANCE and make
don't
it
leave me because I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be all right. And that one time you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And that one time you left me, I took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high, pray that I don't die. But if I die, see you in the sky. 2 pints of the qua. The fuck is that? I don't take drugs, Chad. Quagen Pharmaceutical is a brand of codeine. Okay. Don't leave me. Just stay. Bae, let's go on a vacation. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Damn, Dave loves this feature on this. Wow. I remember when he said he had some tweets about like suicidal thoughts and one thing I'll promise y'all, if and when we do part 2, I'm going to try to at least flush out these ideas. I'm no therapist. Okay, I'm not smarter than the average bear. But
he going to try to be Kanye therapist. I done heard enough.
Like I remember even in the conversation with him when I
play the
suicide,
rest of my lyrics.
I think we gotta have some real conversations, right? Okay, let me bump this one more time. This is why Kanye is the GOAT.
This is why Kanye the GOAT. He can sing about sucking his cousin meat.
Respectfully, the moment Frank Ocean told me he was getting his guts rearranged by a man and he was sucking cock, I stopped listening to him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I realized we talking about two different things. He talking about dick and balls, and I was trying to hear about vagina and clitoris. Like it was two different things. I was just like, go ahead, my brother. Like even thinking about you, I couldn't think about that song no more. You know what I'm saying? Kanye's so great. Nigga, I'm over here and I'm Jamaican as fuck. Y'all see my Jamaican flag back there. I was born there. Kanye so good. I'm over here nodding my head. And nigga saying, yeah, I sucked the dick. And I'm like, yeah, this is kind of, so I would.
Because you feeling that part. You was feeling it. Your eyes glowed with green glee when you heard, AK like that shit? Hell yeah. He don't double need the crazy ass kind. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know how he got in trouble for kicking that girl in the chest? For kicking her? There's gonna be some of that. You know how you be jumping mad high on stage? There's gonna be a lot of that too.
I wouldn't sing the lyrics still, but like, kind of like, I wouldn't sing the lyrics, but like, you know what I mean? It's gay. It's like, this is why I'm telling you he's the greatest musician of all time. I'm telling you, I stopped listening to Frank Ocean the moment he told me he sucked the dick. I'm like, all right, peace. Kanye's over here saying, yeah, I sucked the dick. He put that as the chorus. I gave my cousin head. And I'm like,
y'all heard it here first. I think something about whack. I think he like butt stuff. I'm gonna tell you why. Why you gotta keep throwing in the fact that you Jamaican? There's gay Jamaican people. Like, there is LGBT community in Jamaica. It's everywhere. Don't get it mixed up, baby. I feel like you in denial because, you just in denial. It's something up. Yeah, something up. 6ix9ine, I already know what happened there. Y'all 6ix9ine, but yeah, I know what's up. I know. He bobbing his head like, yeah.
I ain't gonna sing it still, but like,
He still ain't gonna say it. I know, because you're in denial. I'm glad that we can have this talk. Glad that we can have this talk.
I mean, it's Ye.
Act identified with this song, but he ain't gonna say it though. And that's what he said. I ain't gonna lie, you guys. Kanye the GOAT. He the GOAT.
You heard? You got that new Yeezy in the Serato? I ain't gonna lie. Yo, but maybe I'm too much of like just a Ye fan, like on a music level. Cause the nigga was singing about like Hitler and shit, and I was just like, yo, that beat though. That beat. That beat kinda not the lyric, the beat. You think when Ye's like, all right. So this is how I hear Ye used to work. Like, he used to have Vori just on standby. Like, Kanye, like, I think he looks at it like, yo, I'm the ultimate musician. Bruh. Right? But I'm not a hater. So, like, I get the best writers, the best producers. I'm also one of the best producers, and I write some stuff too. All of y'all, I'm going to get y'all to work efficiently. I got the greatest ear, and we're going to make the greatest music, okay? Also, I'm the biggest brand. So, like, you know, he would just have... He used to have like Vori around, and he would just be like, yo, Vori, yo, I need you to write me the song about XYZ, and I kind of have like, it should go kind of like you just say something, and then Vori takes that and fucking crafts it up. You get what I'm saying? And then he'll come in, tweak it, add some drums to it, start.
We going through it right now.
Like when he's doing the thing on the thing, and then they kind of make it a song. I imagine what happens when Ye walks in the room and says,
Boondocks parody song is crazy. Blunt. They say it's like a Boondocks parody.
What up, Ye? Say, yo, bruh, today's the day. All right, what song we making? Yo, I need you to write me a song about me sucking my cousin's dick.
I don't know.
I wonder what Dave Blunt's is like. Wait, what?
I don't know. Harry.
What's the assignment?
I'm not talking about a man. Told her.
Yo, unpopular opinion. I think unpopular opinion. I think all these songs been fire. World War III, I get high, I get high. I think that's fire. Now, yes, it has some lines that you might not want to, cool, but I think that song lit. Bianca, I just wanted you to come back. Yo, chat, I want to play this. Should I play it? I don't think Ye's going to be mad at me if I want to play the other version of Bianca. So, you know, I feel like I'm part of history. Because Ye sent me two versions.
So now you want to erase the fact that you played the song with... Yeah, academic, she lost credibility for me.